Still trying to get my thoughts together.
Actually, but like I said, we did it. It was a goal to win an IS event, and I'm really glad that it was in the Philippines, in my home country, in my home club, in front of my family, my friends, and everyone here supporting me.
How much was familiarity coming into play for you as an advantage? Because obviously it seemed like you knew every single particular corner here in this course.
I said earlier this week that local knowledge wasn't a big factor, so much because of the field and the strength of field, the world-class players here this week. But I must say, it played a big part in the last few holes when I planned with my caddy Lan. We knew exactly where to place the ball, where the pins will be, where to miss it, and I think it played a big part in the last few holes to close it out somehow. Yeah, it's very familiar, the course, but it's not easy playing in front of these people here, and I'm glad that I was able to do it.
You were also downplaying the fact that the pressure of having to play in front of your hometown fans. Right now, can you actually tell everybody what was going through your head the entire week with all of them following you from hole number 1 all the way to hole number 18 for 4 straight days?
Yeah, it started Thursday afternoon till 4:30 now, and yeah, my body wasn't 100% during this week. I withdrew from Macau last week due to neck spasms, and somehow we got it done. I was able to adjust and recover properly with my team. It was humbling to see the support I had out there, no matter what kind of shot I hit. It was nice that it was nice to be able to perform like that in front of them and show that the Filipino can truly compete in a world-class stage.
Well, you definitely showed that. At what particular point would you say here in this round did you feel was the turning point? The fans were following you, we were all following you here. You had an eagle at number 8. People were thinking that might be it. And then all of a sudden it was nip and tuck once again with Chen. He never let you go until that birdie binge that you had late in the back.
Yeah, I really didn't think about the people behind me. I told my caddy Lan, just to keep the foot on the pedal. You know, you can't let up. You can't play defensive, or else they will catch you. And I'm glad that I was able to trust every shot I had, trust every yardage I had, trust every read I had out there to execute everything I needed to do. It was special. I was nervous and excited at the same time, but I was also very much at peace out there, for sure.
That's a real mix of emotions. We're now going to open the floor to our friends in the media. Just please raise your hand if you want to. Sir?
Hi, Miguel. Daniel Hicks from AFP News Agency. Obviously, a lot of emotion on the final green there, and family coming on and hugging. Can you just take me through back? Was it your mum came on and hugged you, and then it was your wife,
my daughter,
and your father as well?
My father, yeah.
So your mum's Lorna, am I right?
Lorna and Luigi.
Luigi, your father, and
Sandra, my wife, and Paloma.
Paloma, your little girl. How old is she?
She's about to turn 2 in December.
All right,
yeah.
So she didn't really know what was going on.
No, she's never seen Dad win. I'm glad that they were out there. It's a dream come true. You know, you can't imagine it any better than this.
You ever heard a bigger roar on the TV?
Yeah.
I mean, that must have been
Yeah, I just fell on my knees. It was hard to keep it together. It was hard, just a whole week for me, with the expectations I had from other people, from myself, and to be able to get it done is a relief, a very much relief.
And you say you're not quite 100%, I'll just a final question from me, with the neck. How is it, and are you going to be able to, rest, recover, and get to Hong
Fly
Kong?
tomorrow afternoon, yeah. It's okay now, it's probably the adrenaline, but I gotta stick to the routine, gotta recover, gotta do the rehab, and reset, enjoy tonight with the family, tomorrow, and then get on a 12:30 flight to Hong Kong to win myself another one of these. Kate.
Go ahead, please.
Hello, Miguel. Congratulations for winning. And thank you for raising our flag. My question is, how does it feel to perform in front of a home crowd? And does it give you a lift or a pressure?
Both. It's very hard to compete in front of a home crowd, family, friends. But it also can be used to your advantage. No matter how you're playing, they're always there behind you, cheering you on, and I'm glad that I was able to put on a show for them and close this one out.
Chris first, we'll go.
Another round, another week. Can you talk us through that chip-in?
Yeah.
It's an amazing moment.
Yeah, I would actually want to see that shot again somewhere, but it was probably the first time I let most of my emotion out when I made that eagle. I shouted and probably lost my voice in the next few holes, but it was nice to feel that I was under control and have. I think I took the lead then. It was nice to get in that position, heading towards the back line.
Did it feel as if things were going your way when that happened? Just wondering, was it?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, but like I said, you can't really be too complacent because Sarah was there, Samson was there, and you can't let up. Yeah, I can say that momentum slowly was switching to my side, but I had to do my part and keep the gas down. And I was glad I was able to do that.
So you have moved to second on the International Series ranking.
Second?
Yeah.
Wow!
So is it your primary goal to win the ranking and progress to live up with?
Of course, that's the goal. We want to be on live. That was a big goal this year with my team. Probably heading to this week. I didn't have that in mind, but to be able to get it done brings me so much confidence and belief in myself that I can actually win one of these events and hopefully get on it next year.
Yeah, so how much will this take out of you, just considering Hong Kong Open and Singapore Open into your success of
So like I said, I'm gonna celebrate with my family, have a good dinner, and just reset. We have Hong Kong, Singapore, and Saudi. We have 3 more IS events, and I'm in a pretty good position to set myself up next year.
Okay. Hi, Miguel. I'm JP from PTV Sports. So let's talk about your training. What have you been working on the most in training recently, and how did that show itself in your performance here?
Training, in terms of training, I've been working a lot with my SNC coach, Bernice Atienza. She's been a big factor in how much I can keep it up with these guys out there. You know, I would think I'm one of the smallest guys height-wise, but probably one of the longer hitters on the Asian Tour. And that was a big factor this week. It's a big factor, especially with the par 5s. And yeah, I was training very hard the last few months to get stronger, to get more stable, and to get faster. And that was in full display this week.
So please.
Hi, Miguel. Hi, Josh Ball from the South China Morning Post. This has been on the schedule for months. There's been a lot of talk about it for weeks. It's been the strength of the field has been talked about a lot. I was just wanting to get your thoughts on, you know, what comes next for Philippine golf. You know, what kind of impact this might have.
Yeah. Hopefully, you know, the usual people taking up the game, more kids enjoying golf with their family. And you can see how much family means to me out there, and it's a big factor with how I can compete like this at a very high level. You know, you have to have a good support system, a good team, and I'm very lucky to have them support me and have them behind me all the way, no matter how I play. I hope this inspires not only golf fans but sports fans in general in the Philippines. You know, and that they become more aware that golf can be where Filipinos can excel, and I was happy to win one of these at home in front of all of them.
Thank you.
Over here, and then Ricky back there. Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, Sir James of Business Mirror. Congratulations for winning the International Series Philippines 2025. My question is, Arena Pass emphasizes the spirit of passion and perseverance. How do you see the aligning with your own values as an athlete?
First of all, Arena Plus and I was clutch. You know, we signed the deal maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'm glad to be able to be part of their family, to be able to be part of an elite athlete endorser. You know, in the same sentence as Derrick Rose, Austin Reeves, Scotty Thompson, to be able to represent them not only locally but when I compete abroad. It's humbling that a prestigious company can back me like that, and I will do my best to represent them.
Ricky, please.
Miguel, Tito Ricky here.
Hello.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You know, you make it look easy,
It's not.
and that's my point. Today, we're watching you on hole 16 again, which you conquered past 2 days. But today was different.
Yeah.
It was a 3-wood, right?
3-wood.
Was it a 6-iron?
6-iron.
But it did not have a result,
Yeah.
but you recovered. Run us through that 16th hole today, because to me, that showed how prepared are you for the world platform.
Yeah.
The recovery on 16. Run us through that.
Yeah, so 16 was a normal 3-wood, part of my game plan. But my caddy actually saw the leaderboard and told me that I was leading by 3, I think. And I personally didn't think it was a big enough risk-reward situation to go for that green. I knew that with that pin location, I could be anywhere before that green. Anywhere. Be in the bunker, be in the green side bunker, be in the left bunker, be 40 yards away. but that wasn't supposed to go inside the bunker. It was 234 yards to that bunker, and somehow my 6 iron reached the bunker. Probably with all the adrenaline and with everything going on, it somehow bounced into that bunker. And Lan, like Kali said, bro, it's okay. Like you told me, you can recover from any part of this wherever your ball is. You know that pin is very accessible, and I just told them, I just have to have a good lie in that bunker, and it's a makeable grading for me.
Today there were young golfers in the crowd. What's your message to them when they encounter that? And getting it still on the green in the third shot.
It's nothing I did today hasn't been done in practice for sure. I've spent a lot of time with my craft, hitting different shots and preparing myself for this situation. And of course, it's nerve-wracking. It's there's a lot of pressure on me, but I kept telling myself, I was put in this situation for a reason, and there's no reason why I can't put this away. And
you did it.
It's just the trust in the preparation that I had, and the countless hours of practice and hard work that I put into my game.
Very well said. Congrats, Miguel.
Thank you, Ricky. Anybody else over there? Left side of the room.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Yel from BCXL News. And you've just become the new brand ambassador for Arena Plus. And now you've won a major title. What does this perfect timing mean to you?
Wow. Perfect for both sides. It's nice to win this in front of not only my family personally, but my Arena Plus family. It's the first event that we've had together, and it certainly won't be the last. This will be a long-term partnership for sure.
Hello, Miguel. Good afternoon. Congratulations for winning International Series Philippines 2025. Yes, what a day for a Filipino, di ba? Napakasayang araw na ito para sa atin. My question is, as an Arena Plus ambassador, what message do you have to share with your fans and aspiring young golfers? Thank you.
Yeah. So like I said, hard work. There's no easy way to be successful. There's a lot of sacrifices that have been made on my part, and to be able to be part of the Arena Plus family is something I dreamed about for a very long time, and to be able to do this in front of them, like I said, is a dream come true.
Lady over there, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Miguel. For my question, how do you think partnerships like this between Bingo Plus and International Series can help local golf development and inspire young players to get into this
Yeah.
sport?
So I've been playing the International Series for 4 years since it started on the Asian Tour, and I've always wanted to win one of these because of first the strength of field. There are world-class players that play in every IS event, and it's a true test to myself, so I can compare with to where my game's at with world-class players. I think with the partnership with Bingo Plus, Arena Plus, and IS, it's going to be more accessible and more fun, for all of us here in the Philippines. It's going to help grow the game. It's going to be in all their online platforms for sure, and I believe that's the only way to sort of grow the game here, and I am truly blessed to be a part of that.
Another lady, go ahead, please.
Hi, Miguel. Congratulations on your win. I am Edison from the GMA Public Affairs. What do you think about a local company like Bingo Plus bringing the international series to the Philippines and giving local players a chance to shine?
Yeah. For the local players, I can say that they don't take it for granted. This wouldn't have been possible without Bingo Plus, and it was nice to be able to win it in their first year here, and like you guys heard outside, we will be back next year, and I can't wait to defend it.
Gentlemen, go ahead. And they will go to you.
Over here. I'm great. Hi, Miguel. Let's talk game. You beat some of the biggest names in international golf with this win. And the odds of you winning the title a while ago was just a slim 2%. What was your mindset entering the tournament? So is this the biggest of your professional golf career?
Yeah, I would say. Before this event, I think my best finish in an international series event was third last year in Qatar, which is a pretty good field as well. But this by far is the biggest win, not only prize money wise, but in terms of the overall experience and environment I was in. It's not easy to compete in front of all of you, and I'm just glad that I was able to win it for all of you guys.
So you have time for one final question, but 2% is harsh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Hi Miguel, I'm Max from Blast TV. First of all, congratulations on a great performance. My question is, how important it is that a Filipino golfer like you won the inaugural International Series Philippines?
It's special, it's very special to do it in front of everyone here. The biggest golf tournament in the Philippines, biggest golf event the Philippines has ever hosted, presented by Bingo Plus. It's truly an honor to be their brand ambassador and actually win the whole thing. And like I said, we'll be back next year, and I will do my best to keep it on home soil.
Again, congratulations. Thank you.
Very well said. Once again, a big round of applause for your champion, ladies and gentlemen, Miguel Tabuena.